In the heart of Nigeria, where the sun kissed the land with relentless warmth, and the rhythm of life ebbed and flowed like the river that cut through the village, there lived a girl named Adanna. Her story began with a prayer, a fervent plea from her parents to the water goddess Chimmiri for a child. Adanna's parents, Amara and Obi, were once young and hopeful, their love a beacon of joy in their small village. They married amidst the blessings of their families, dreaming of a future filled with children running through their home. However, years passed with heartbreaking emptiness. They watched other families grow while their own remained barren, their prayers unanswered by the gods they had faithfully worshipped. One moonlit evening, as despair threatened to crush their spirits, Amara and Obi ventured to the river's edge, where the veil between mortal and divine seemed thinnest. With tears streaming down their faces, they called upon Chimmiri, the water goddess, known for her benevolence and caprice. They offered gifts of fruit and flowers, their voices trembling with desperate longing. Chimmiri, moved by their sincerity and devotion, heard their plea. In the quiet depths of the night, she whispered promises of a child in their dreams, a daughter who would bear the mark of her blessings and change the course of their lives forever. Months later, Adanna was born, under the watchful eye of Chimmiri. Her arrival whispered a miracle among the villagers. She grew up like any other child, filled with curiosity and boundless energy. Yet there was an air of mystique that surrounded her. Her parents, grateful for the gifts bestowed upon them, raised her with love and taught her the ways of the village, the customs, the rituals, and the importance of the nearby stream and Chimmiri. From a young age, Adanna felt a deep connection to the water. She would spend hours by the stream, listening to its gentle whispers and watching the play of light on its surface. The villagers often remarked on her affinity for the water, attributing it to the blessing of Chimmiri. Little did they know, Adanna harbored a secret that could forever change her destiny. As Adanna approached puberty, strange things began to happen whenever she went to fetch water. It started with a tingling sensation in her legs, which would then transform into a shimmering tail, a tale not unlike that of a mermaid from the tales her grandmother told her. Shocked and bewildered, Adanna would retreat into the water, where she discovered she could swim effortlessly, her tail propelling her through the depths with grace. Terrified of being discovered, Adanna kept her secret hidden, avoiding the stream whenever possible. She feared the judgment of the villagers, knowing how superstitious they could be. But fate has a way of revealing secrets, especially those touched by the divine. One humid afternoon, as Adanna went to the stream to fetch water in secrecy, she was startled by the cries of children playing nearby. In her haste to conceal herself, she stumbled and fell into the water. Panic surged through her as her legs fused into a tail, shimmering scales catching the sunlight. Gasps erupted from the children, their innocent eyes widening in awe and fear. Word spread like wildfire through the village. The elders convened a meeting to discuss the implications of Adanna's transformation. Whispers of curses and blessings intertwined, creating a tapestry of uncertainty and fear. The elders decided that Adanna was to be banished, a fate reserved for those deemed unnatural or cursed. Determined to protect their daughter, Adanna's parents defied the elders' decree and kept her hidden in the safety of their home. Days turned into weeks as Adanna remained concealed, her heart heavy with guilt for the trouble she had unwittingly caused her family. While this went on, as if saddened by Adanna's plight, the earth punished the village. Rain stopped to bless their lands, their crops and animals died, and in addition to droughts, there was also famine. The fishes departed from their waters as well. There were rumors about the gods wiping out their village because they had never experienced such lack before, but they made do with what they had for the time being. One moonless night, a group of villagers who harbored fear and jealousy in their hearts discovered Adanna's hiding place. With torches ablaze and voices raised in accusation, they stormed into the humble dwelling, dragging Adanna out into the unforgiving night. Accused of disobeying the laws of the land and bringing misfortune upon the village, Adanna was sentenced to death by the elders' decree. Scared and helpless, she stood before the crowd, her heart heavy with sorrow, yet steadfast in her resolve. Just as the executioner raised his blade, a voice cried out from the crowd, a mother whose heart broke from the thoughts of her little one gone, weak from hunger and thirst. "Wait," she pleaded, her eyes locked with Adanna's. "She has the power to save us," she said. Silence descended upon the village square as the gravity of her words sank in. Adanna, trembling yet resolute, begged for a chance to prove herself. With hope flickering in their hearts, the villagers deliberated, torn between fear and desperation. Finally, the village chief, a wise elder whose weathered face bore the weight of many seasons, stepped forward. "Adanna," he began, his voice firm yet compassionate, "if you can bring rain to our parched lands once more, we will reconsider your fate." With tears streaming down her cheeks, Adanna nodded solemnly. She knew what she must do. With the strength of her conviction and the blessing of Chimmiri coursing through her veins, she waded into the ocean once more. This time, her heart beat in rhythm with the pulse of the earth itself. She closed her eyes, whispered a prayer to Chimmiri, and surrendered herself to the embrace of the water. Deep within her soul, a torrent of ancient power surged forth, gathering clouds overhead and coaxing forth the life-giving rain. Hours passed like fleeting dreams as Adanna danced between worlds, her voice mingling with the thunder as rain cascaded from the heavens. The villagers watched in awe as the barren earth transformed beneath their feet, thirst quenched and spirits renewed. As the last drops of rain kissed the earth, Adanna emerged from the ocean, a vision of strength and grace, her mermaid tail shimmering with the remnants of her divine communion. The villagers, humbled by her sacrifice and moved by her courage, fell to their knees in gratitude. From that day onward, Adanna was revered as the guardian of the village, a living testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the boundless mysteries of Chimmiri. Her tale echoed through generations, teaching the lesson of acceptance and the power of unity in the face of adversity. And so, nestled within the embrace of her village and the waters that shaped her destiny, Adanna lived happily ever after, a beacon of hope amongst the ebb and flow of life, where the spirit of Chimmiri danced upon the shimmering surface of the stream. Did you enjoy this story? Please comment your thoughts below. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.